Hi, welcome to the Cody Codex. Hack back into your life. Today I want to talk about where is the universe? We have the technology to pinpoint galaxies that are billions of light years away. But what does this really tell us? Well, you must see it from a much bigger perspective. When we see everything that happens in the universe on a microscopic and a macroscopic level, we can begin to relate everything and see how it all comes together. So let's take a look at the macroscopic aspect of our universe. So we have the technology that can see billions of light years away, which is incredible because obviously we can't do that with our human bodies. And this allows us to see other planets, allows us to see other galaxies, and just so much incredible things that we wouldn't otherwise have access to. And if you think about it, the universe has no end because, you know, it's not just going to have a bunch of planets and galaxies and just dark matter and then suddenly just drop off and have nothing. So the universe goes on for infinity. Now let's take a look at the microscopic aspect of our lives. So the microscopic aspect shows us that things can get very, very, very tiny. And we only have access to see a very small portion of how small this can really go. They have theorized, however, that the smallest thing in existence, or at least in our existence, is strings. They say that strings vibrate on multiple dimensions. But if you think about it, strings also have to be made up of something else, which means that strings are not the smallest either. So that means that even though we can theorize and we can see to a certain extent how big and how small these things can go, it still shows us that these will essentially go on for infinity and either getting bigger or getting smaller. So, how does this relate to us? What does this have to do with our lives? Well, these two things might seem unrelated to each other, but if you think about it, they both go on for infinity, which means at some point they have to merge. So when this happens, you can think about it like a tree. Okay, so you look at the tree from a macroscopic perspective, which would be the tree, the whole tree, the roots underneath the ground, the trunk, the branches, and all the leaves, right? You take a step back and you could see what the tree looks like and how it has developed, how it's branching off into several different parts. And then if you go and you take a smaller look at the tree, so you take a look at the leaves, the smallest part of the tree, you will see that on the leaf itself there is a pattern that is similar to a branch, and it branches off into little patterns. So the macroscopic aspect of the tree, the roots, they all branch off into different patterns, different directions, and as it gets smaller, the pattern continues. And our universe is no different. So I ask you, where is our universe? Well, our universe is inside of us because we are infinite beings, which means we are the universe. And this gives us incredible potential to do anything that we desire in our lives. but it's ultimately up to you to make it happen. Remember, the key to unlocking your dream life lies within yourself, so don't be afraid to go within. This is Cody Mann from the Cody Codex, helping you hack back into your life. Love and light to you all.